Welcome to Series 8, Episode 2 of Doctor Who. In case it isn't apparent, I am sick again, still, forever, always. I thought I was basically back to normal. I was feeling better than I had in like 2 months. And then about an hour or two after the Patreon Zoom call we did last Saturday, so a little less than a week ago, I ended up feeling like crap. All my symptoms came barreling right back. So, forgive me. I will probably have to use a cough drop. I may not talk a ton at the end. Might be a little low energy. I haven't been able to sleep for more than about 2 hours at a time for the past 5 nights, maybe 6. So it's been real fun. But with that said, let's go ahead and get into it. By the way, I did see the title of this episode when I was bringing it up to play, so. Although it did say the Dalek as in singular, so we'll see.
Exterminate!
Okay, we're in the TARDIS. How the hell did she get in there? It's weird seeing him for a sec. Not used to it yet.
Where's my brother?
Hello, I'm the doctor.
Coffee?
He was right beside me.
Oh, her brother?
Where's Kai?
I materialized the time capsule exactly around you and saved your life. But do please keep crying.
My brother just died.
His sister didn't. You're very welcome.
Oh.
Who are you?
I'm Lieutenant Journey Blue of the Combined Galactic Resistance. I demand you take me back to my command ship.
Not like that.
You will take me back to my command ship.
Not like that. Not like that. Get it right.
Will you take me back to my ship?
Please.
Please?
The Aristotle's the big fella. Parked in the asteroid belt, yeah?
Why was he just carrying coffee? Or what appeared to be coffee?
Dry your eyes, Johnny Blue. Crying's for civilians.
I mean, she did just lose her brother.
Yeah, it's a bit more exciting when you go the other way.
Right.
I saved your little friend here, if that's in any way relevant to mention.
That's true, sir. He did.
Thank you.
I wish I could have done more.
Then you should have.
Okay.
But you did save Journey,
But, yeah, you're not leaving.
so we're still going to kill you.
Oh, it's a roller coaster.
Thanks for the gratitude.
Bag him and throw him outside.
No! Stop!
I'm sorry. He might be a duplicate.
He's a doctor.
Duplicate?
And we have a patient. You don't like soldiers much, do you?
You don't need to be like you've got all the guns. A molecular nanoscaler.
You know what it does then?
It miniaturizes living matter.
Do you need a moment with the doctor?
I'm inside the patient.
Exactly.
Terrible idea for a proctologist. Are you going to miniaturize me?
You're a doctor, aren't you?
And this is your patient.
Is it a Dalek? Into the Dalek. Oh shit.
You can't put me in there.
Doctor!
I was told on the Zoom call that I can watch these. So I'm gonna. If anything gets spoiled, blame them, not me. Just kidding, they wouldn't steer me wrong. I just was never sure if they were gonna throw in a special guest or anything, like their name. But they probably would do it in the episode. In which case I'd still be screwed, so.
Attention! I've never seen such a miserable bunch. What are you, children?
Yes, sir.
You think you're funny?
As a matter of fact.
Yes, sir.
All right, me too. Dismissed.
Was that a moment?
Any questions?
Sir, have you ever killed a man?
I was a soldier. There were other soldiers, and some of them weren't on our side. Think of another question.
Have you ever killed anyone who wasn't a soldier?
Just to repeat, that's all the questions on page 32.
I'm gonna say yes.
Is everyone clear?
Why are you confused? You just asked a completely inappropriate personal question. That if the answer was yes, probably doesn't make him feel too good.
Clara Oswald.
Hey.
English.
Hey, nice to meet you.
You too.
Bit of a lady killer. But always denies it.
How is she a teacher? And still travel, I mean.
Was it you that I saw outside doing the soldiery thing?
Just a bit of fun.
What, teaching them how to shoot people?
I like to think there's a moral dimension.
Ah, you shoot people and then you cry about it afterwards.
Jesus, Clara.
Something wrong?
I didn't think they'd say anything, that's all.
Sorry?
Have they told everyone?
What are you talking about?
Why did you just say the crying thing?
I was being funny.
Not really.
Anyway,
Well, this got awkward.
Are you going to the, leaving thing tonight for Kathy?
Yeah, I wasn't going, but I am now. No, I'm not.
Change your mind? I'll give you a lift, why not?
Seems like the best plan ever, thank you.
He turned her down a second
I've
time.
got some reading.
Oh, okay. Maybe some other time then. Is the wooden sound you or the desk?
How long have you been there?
Longer than you would like. Are you going to look that terrified when you take me out for a drink?
Absolutely promise I won't.
I'm happy about this, and I feel like I shouldn't be. I feel like it's not going to work out well. That's why you had the coffee.
Where the hell have you been?
You sent me for coffee.
3 weeks ago.
It's not my fault. I got distracted. Come on.
She has a date.
Why were you smiling?
Was I? No, I wasn't.
You were smiling at nothing. I'd almost say you were in love, but to be honest...
Honest?
You're not a young woman anymore.
Yes, I am.
Rude?
Clara. I need something from you.
What is it? You're scared.
I'm terrified.
Of what?
The answer to my next question. Am I a good man?
That's a big question.
I don't know.
Neither do I.
Hey, no offense, but I've got plans.
I need you.
All right. Where are we going?
Inside a Dalek.
Darkness.
There's that darkness again.
How do you know who I am?
He doesn't. We promised him medical assistance.
Help me! Why would I do that?
Daleks will die.
Not my problem.
Daleks must be destroyed.
What?
Daleks must be...
Yeah.
I will destroy the Daleks.
A good Dalek.
There's no such thing.
That's a bit inflexible. I'd almost say prejudice.
Do I pay you? I should give you a raise.
My boss. You're one of my hobbies.
Clara, not my assistant. She's some other world.
I'm his carer.
She can, so I don't have to. A Dalek's so damaged it's turned good. Morality has malfunctioned.
So if you fix it, will it go bad?
Daleks must die.
So, what do we do with a moral Dalek then?
We get into its head.
How do you get into a Dalek's head?
That wasn't a metaphor.
Nope. You're going Honey, I Shrunk the Kids style.
You sure you understand?
Why wouldn't I?
Because this is a dangerous mission and you look like a school teacher.
Well, yeah.
Still didn't catch your name.
Journey, blue.
Blue. I just met a soldier called Pink.
Lucky fella.
What are those ones for? I don't need armed babysitters.
We're not babysitters.
Now remember, do not hold your breath when the nanoscaler engages. You'll...
Why?
Ever microwave the lasagna without pricking the film on top?
It explodes.
Don't be lasagna.
I feel like I need to keep breathing. Which, I mean, obviously I do, but I feel like I need to focus on my breathing and breathe like extra, which doesn't really work with my lung issue right now.
Nanoscaling complete.
Everyone okay in there?
Nobody popped.
Yeah, that's a tiny capsule. That would really suck if somebody had. Well, Claire's already been inside a Dalek, so she just doesn't remember. And it was obviously in a different way.
We'll be following you all the way, Rescue 1. Good luck, all of you.
Okay, that's weird. Very trippy.
Weird.
Right, Clara?
What are the lights?
Visual impulses.
This is cool.
Welcome to the most dangerous place in the universe.
Oh my god.
Behold the belly of the beast.
There it is.
It's huge.
No, Ross.
You're tiny.
Does it know we're here?
It's what invited us in.
Now this is the cortex fault. Supplementary electronic brain. This is what keeps the Dalek pure. Imagine the worst possible thing in the universe and then don't bother because you're looking at it. Oh, hello, Rusty. Don't mind if I call you Rusty. We're going to need to come down there.
With all those tentacles and things.
How close do we have to get?
You know, we're never going to insert a thermometer from up here.
What you doing? You need to find a way down there. The only way
It's a Dalek, not a machine.
Right.
And you just hurt it. So what's going to happen now?
We're in this position because they heard it without realizing.
Antibodies?
Dalek antibodies.
Oh, shit.
Any attempt to help him or attack those things will identify you as a secondary source of infection.
The Dalek wants us in here. Why is it attacking?
Can you control your antibodies?
Gonna get you out of this.
Gosh, swallow that.
I thought he wasn't supposed to move. He's moved his head. He's moved his arm. Moved his arm again.
Now what?
What did you give him?
Oh, just a spare power set, but I can track the radiation signature. I need to know where they dumped the bodies.
Oh, shit.
Dead already, I'm saving us. They've dumped him in here. We need to get in there.
Why?
Those antibodies won't give up until we're inside there. I don't know where it goes. Yes, I do. Away from here.
He's not wrong.
No, you can't.
She still trusts him. She jumped right in. That's disgusting.
What is this stuff?
People, this is a feeding tube.
Is Ross here?
Top layer if you want to say a few words.
A man has just died. You will not talk like that.
Everything in here is dead. And you know why that's good?
There is nothing good about that.
It's the weakest spot of the Dalek's internal security. Nobody can harm the dead. Ah!
Clara's walking like I would.
He'll get us out of here. The difficult part is not killing him before he can.
She's already aware.
Dalek levels returning to normal parameters.
The Dalek has an internal defense mechanism. We've lost Ross. We're gonna continue the mission.
It looks very hot in there.
Any remarks about my hips will not be appreciated.
Ah, your hips are fine. You're built like a man. What's that noise? Are you wearing a Geiger counter?
I was saying, that's what it sounded like to me.
That's just low-level radiation.
Stronger down here for some reason. I know what's wrong with Rusty.
Okay, that's good. Is that good?
Well, you know how I said this was the most dangerous place in the universe? I was wrong.
This is.
It's way more dangerous than that.
Okay. Now you're continuing with radiation. Yeah.
Old Rusty here is suffering a cryonic radiation leak. It's poisoning the Dalek, and does.
Why should we trust a Dalek? Why would it change?
Good question. Rusty, what changed you?
I saw beauty.
What did you see?
The birth of a star.
Stars born every day.
Daleks have destroyed 1,000,000 stars, and yet new stars are born. Resistance is futile.
Resistance to what?
Life returns.
Oh, Dalek, do not be lying to me.
Radiation levels increasing.
Of course.
We're at the heart of the Dalek.
It's incredible.
Looks like it's about to blow.
Good.
How is that good?
Well, I like a bit of pressure.
That would have been too easy otherwise.
I'm sealing up the breach. No more radiation poisoning. Good as new.
What about the radiation that's already there?
Job done.
That's it? Just like that?
An anticlimax once in a while is good for my heart. Rusty, how'd you feel? Rusty.
The malfunction is corrected.
What's happened? It's like it's waking up.
Systems are functioning. Weapons charged.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Exterminate! Exterminate!
I mean, obviously. Fucking duh.
What's happening out there?
They're being annihilated. Or exterminated. That's only gotten cooler. They've done a good job improving it.
Dalek fleet communication.
Oh, now the plunger is flexible this way too.
Prepare boarding, Daleks.
Doctor, what happened?
You see, Daleks don't turn good. It's just radiation affecting its brain chemistry. Nothing more than that. No miracle.
Let me get this straight. We had a good Dalek and we made it bad again.
Yeah. Yep.
There was never a good Dalek. There was a broken Dalek and we repaired it.
Broken Dalek that was acting good.
I gave it a shot. It didn't work out. It was a Dalek. What did you expect?
Can you are done?
He did what you asked him to do.
What's that look for?
It's the look you get when I'm about to slap you!
Oh.
We're gonna die in here. And there was a little bit of you that's pleased. The Daleks are evil after all. Everything makes sense. The Doctor is right.
Daleks are evil. That's what we just learned.
No, Doctor, that is not what we just learned.
So what did we just learn, Clara?
One question.
No time.
Why did we come here today? What was the point? You thought there was a good Dalek. What difference would one good Dalek make?
Yeah, all the difference in the universe, but it's impossible.
Is that really what we've learned today?
We'll teach him something.
I need you to destroy that Dalek.
The rebels will be exterminated.
Understood, Uncle.
Do I really not pay you?
You couldn't afford me.
Whatever you're gonna do, don't do it. This Dalek must not be destroyed. We can do better. We cannot waste this chance. It won't come again.
What chance? So what do we do?
Something better.
For a second, I thought it was going to be a two-parter, and I didn't feel like I had seen enough. Didn't feel like the episode was over. Time-wise, anyway.
The Dalek isn't just some angry blob in a Dalekanium tank. The radiation allowed it to expand its consciousness. That means a good Dalek is possible. That's what we learned today. Am I right, teach?
Top of the class.
We need to show the Dalek that star being born again. You need to get up there, find that moment, and reawaken it.
Me?
Yes, you. Good idea. In the fogies, do a clever thing, and then once you've done it, the Dalek will be suggestible.
Okay, great.
I will show it something that will change its mind.
What?
Not a clue.
Doesn't know yet. Okay. This sounds like a really solid plan. I love it.
Exterminate the humans. See, locate, destroy.
There is no way that we can get back up there in time.
Yes, there is.
Well, you definitely can't.
Bring the antibodies back down on us.
Tell me the truth. Is he mad
saying
or is
that.
he right?
Hand on my heart. Most days he's both.
I can turn one Dalek, I can turn them all. I can save the future.
Gretchen Allison Carlyle. Do something good and name it after me.
I will do something amazing.
Is the name going to come back up again at some point? I feel like it would have been better if Claire had maybe hung on to her.
Hello, I'm Missy. Welcome to heaven.
Missy, what the fuck?
Fire!
Missy, why are you collecting dead people and other beings? Oh shit. They actually got one? This looks really good. I like how this is filmed.
Oh, Rusty. Eye to eye.
You cannot save the humans. I shall join the Dalek unit.
So what do we do?
A clever thing. Some of the lights were out. So, the Doctor said that this was a memory bank and some of the memories were suppressed. What if the dark spots are hidden memories? What if one of those is the Dalek seeing the star? It's either that or the bulbs need changing. Watch out for antibodies.
It turned pink.
I saved your life, Rusty. Now I'm gonna go one better. I'm gonna save your soul. Your memories. I'm about to give some back to you.
You've got the first lights on!
It's a brain. Working with electrical pathways, linking up memories. It's working. We're turning the memories back on.
I feel like I'm watching Inside Out right now.
I called myself the Doctor, but it was just a name. And then I went to Skaro. Met you lot. The Doctor was not the Daleks.
You better get a move on. There's company coming.
Didn't get in there.
Show me a star, Rusty.
Oh, look. It's your memories again. Do you remember the star you saw being born?
antibodies have reset!
I remember.
Remember how you felt? You saw a star being born!
No!
And you realized the truth about the Daleks!
What is the truth?
Yay. I love when Daleks freak out.
I'm part of you.
I see your mind, Doctor. I see your universe.
You're giving the Dalek that kind of access?
Beautiful.
I see beauty.
Yes, that's good. Make it a part of you. Put it inside you and live by it.
I see into your soul. I see hatred.
Hatred?
I see your hatred of the Daleks.
Yeah, you hate the Daleks.
Is good.
No, you must see more than that. There must be more than that.
Death to the Daleks.
Oh, well.
There must be more than that. There must be more than that.
Daleks must be exterminated.
I mean, this is what you wanted.
Daleks must be exterminated.
None of them fired back in time. It's 3 against 1.
Attack from a Dalek. The Daleks are exterminated.
That's what you do, isn't it?
Yep. Don't make me feel bad about these Daleks dying.
I have transmitted a retreat signal.
I should say again. They're hugging. Are they actually like uncle and niece?
I must go with them.
Of course you must. You have unfinished work, haven't you?
Victory is yours, but it does not please you.
You looked inside me and you saw hatred. That's not victory. Victory would have been a good Dalek.
You are a good Dalek.
Oh shit. It's the second time one has said he's good or would be a good Dalek.
Till the next time.
Is he leaving? Isn't he going to say goodbye?
I think that was it.
I'm sorry.
She's going?
Doctor! Take me with you.
I think you're probably nice. I just wish you hadn't been a soldier.
Interesting.
How do I look?
Sort of short and roundish, but with a good personality, which is the main thing. You're back in your cupboard 30 seconds after you left.
Okay. So then she probably shouldn't have changed, although she needed to.
I don't know. You asked me if you were a good man, and the answer is, I don't know. But I think you tried to be, and I think that's probably the point.
I think you're probably an amazing teacher.
Yeah, she actually gets paid for that.
Ah, hey.
Hey!
Have you changed your clothes?
Yes. I noticed.
Are you really going to go for a drink with me?
Yeah.
I thought you might have a rule against soldiers.
No? No, not at all.
She's not the doctor.
Not me.
Okay. So interesting. I feel like this was a pretty intense episode for what I feel like is our real first episode with this doctor. Obviously, it's not. The last one was, but he wasn't like really himself in that because he didn't really know who he was. So this was our real first episode of him like settled into himself. And this was really intense and got kind of dark. So I don't know if that's intentional. Like, are they setting the tone for what this doctor's going to be? Because we had a pretty silly one in 11. Matt was very childlike most of the time. Not Matt, but 11 was very childlike a lot of the time. And this doctor, I think even, I don't remember what he said, but I think he even like commented something to that effect that he wasn't like that anymore. So I feel like we are like really correcting course here and going a different direction if this episode is any indication. So I still don't feel like I have a good handle on this doctor yet, because this is like, the doctor kind of when he's at his worst, when it's with the Daleks and he's at his most intense. And even then, like, he tried to come around. We had this whole thing of Clara, like, is that really the lesson that we learned today? All the meanwhile, she was taking forever and, like, trying to really teach them while people are literally dying. Like, just tell him, Clara. He doesn't need to come to the realization on his own. I mean, he kind of did, but, like, still, we don't really have time for this. But, like, we had that moment where he softened a little bit, but then we went right back when the Dalek latched onto the hatred that the doctor had, which is interesting. So I'm curious to see what the next episode is going to be like, because I still don't feel like I really know this doctor yet. I don't know what he's like under normal circumstances, because I feel like dealing with the Daleks is not a normal circumstance, which what is normal in this show and for the doctor, but still. Interesting that we have this whole parallel between Pink and Blue. They're both soldiers. The doctor basically has a hard line with the soldier. Claire's like, I don't. So I wonder what the deal with that is. I mean, I feel like it makes sense that I was thinking in the episode as that was happening, like, wow, it's really weird that we're having someone who like wants to join and the doctor's just like, no. But also I feel like that's good that we see that, because not everyone is fit to be a companion, and he doesn't want everyone who wants to be a companion. Like, he doesn't want them to travel with him. And so I feel like it is good that we see that we see him actually tell somebody no outright. Because I feel like he's definitely, like, he didn't want Mickey at first, but he came around on him. And that was different. Mickey was different, I feel like, because it was mostly just like he's goofy, he's not cut out for this, he can't come, rather than like a no. Like, I would have, but you're a soldier, so sorry about you. So yeah, it was just a different tone this time. And again, we don't see it happen all that often, and I like that we do. Or that we did in this one anyway. But it did definitely catch me off guard as I was watching it. I fully expected her to go, which I thought was kind of odd because she was giving him so much shit throughout the whole thing. But I guess him coming through in the end was enough for her. I don't know why. Like, it definitely felt like it came out of the blue that she wanted to go travel with him. So, like, I think I would have liked a little more development there as to, like, seeing that thought process happen, seeing her come around to the doctor. Like, it was just like, at first she was giving both the doctor and Clara shit, and then, like, flipped a switch the second it was over. It was like, and I want to travel with you guys. Like, what? So that did seem a little rushed and out of the blue, but yeah. I wonder if this Dalek is ever going to come up again, Rusty. I feel like no, because if he went to join them, that's a whole ship of Daleks. And surely, like, Rusty can take out some, but they're going to take him out, I feel like, pretty quickly. So I don't think we're going to see him again, but you never know. Because now we have this Dalek out there who's not really good, but is anti-Dalek. Which is interesting. It is interesting. I like seeing different versions of the Daleks. I don't like them kind of just being the same thing every time. I like these, like, nuances that we get with them, like we did in Dalek back in series 1. I mean, we've had lots of different versions, so I'm glad they do keep doing that. Yeah. All right. I think that's going to wrap up this one. Although, okay, one more thing. I do kind of like this whole little thing between Clara and Pink, and I don't know his first name, but, like, are we just abandoning her feelings for the doctor? Like, where are we at with all that? And I mean, you can like two people at the same time, but does she still? I mean, that was kind of the whole thing of what episode 1 was about, is how does she really feel about the doctor still? In general, like, not just romantically, but in general. She's obviously accepted now that he is the doctor, but how have her feelings and views changed? I mean, she's very open with him and transparent, this whole thing here of she's not sure he's a good man, which is totally valid because he's definitely proven that he cannot be at times. I mean, he's also not really a man though, right? I don't know. Anyways, that's going to wrap up this one. If you're watching this on Patreon, thank you so much for the support. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to catch up with those on Patreon who got this episode a very long time ago, you can do so by clicking the link in the description below and heading over there to check that out. I will have in the description the most recent episode that they received the full reaction for, because that's what's so far ahead over there. The full reactions are in watch-along style, so you do need your own copy of the episode to watch alongside my video for copyright reasons. It actually is not that difficult to do watch-along reactions if you've never done it before. It's literally as simple as, well, for some of you, as simple as hitting play on your copy of the episode when my countdown timer hits 0. For those of you based in the UK or using a UK streaming service, it is a little more complex because you have a different streaming rate than I do here in the US. So if you just play it like normal, eventually the two videos will be out of sync and it'll just get worse and worse as the episode goes. However, I have an amazing patron who put together some instructions that are linked in every single description for every single video on Patreon for how to work around that issue and make it so that it's not really a big deal. And it, the episode stays mostly in sync with my video. So it really shouldn't be a huge ordeal to watch the watch-along versions no matter where you're at. All right, that's going to wrap up this one. If you want to hang out here on YouTube instead of doing Patreon, I totally get it. Just please make sure that you hit the subscribe and notification button so you don't miss the next episode when it goes out, and hopefully I'll see you in that one.